Is this the same man? A learner driver who was turned away by staff at a test centre because they did not believe it looked like his driving licence photo says he was targeted because of his race. Abu Muhidin was due to take his test in Cambridge when an examiner refused to allow it to go ahead as the image on his photo card did not resemble him.
This is the car hired from a friend and driven all the way to Cambridge, which Abu Muhidin should have taken his driving test in. Instead, he was left at least £400 out of pocket because when he handed over his provisional licence, the instructor refused to believe he was the same person in the photograph.
I had offered to present further identification, which he refused. I also always carry the same passport photo in my phone case, and when I'd pulled it out of my phone case and presented it to him, it was the exact same image that he had pulled up in colour, enlarged, and he still refused to believe it was me.
The examiner went back into his office, and after a long wait, Abu was approached by two different men who did not tell him who they were or what they did. So he started filming before asking for the full name of the duty manager so he could plead his case.
But you now have to leave, Abu, okay?
I'm sure you can just give me Paul and Amanda's surname, so when I'm writing...
How much don't you understand?
Abu did his best to stay calm, but then one of the men attempted to forcibly remove him from the centre.
You don't need to touch me. You don't need to touch me.
Get up then.
You don't need to touch me. You don't need to do all of this.
Well,
you don't need to get off me and I'll get up. Move out of my way and I'll leave.
There's the door. We're not in your way.
Don't you put your hands on me again, because you have no right to do that.
Yes, I do.
The 27-year-old was then frog-marched out of the centre in the full gaze of other members of the public. The Driving Standards Agency, which runs test centres, says it's seeing an increase in fraud at practical and theory driving tests, but has strict rules about how to deal with the problem. In a statement, they added, "We are formally investigating this incident as a matter of urgency, and we do not comment on ongoing investigations." But Abu has no doubts about the reason behind the way he was treated.
To see the only black man in the room and automatically assume that this man is here to commit fraud, that is exactly why I felt like I was being racially profiled, and I felt like there was most definitely some sort of discrimination.
With the help of his boss, Abu is now trying to raise enough money to take the Brookmount Court Test Centre to court for racial discrimination.